Do you like my lovely pumpkins? Just thought I would share a little video of Gary and I's little achievement over the weekend. Well, not so little actually, because Gary ran 100 miles. Well, actually, we didn't run the whole way. It was a bit of a jog, hobble walk, I guess you would call it. But I thought I'd share the story to, maybe ignite, inspire, just help people with their motivation, really. So, Gary, I was tracking him for the first 2 marathons, and he was doing an amazing pace. And I'm thinking, I've got to get the kids into bed because I'm doing the last leg of this 100-mile race with him. So my part was to be a pacer. I've never actually been a pacer before in an ultra race like that. In some ways, what it made me think about was the mindset of the difference between me doing the race for me kind of thing, and actually taking the focus off myself and being there as kind of support for someone else. So a tip I can give you today is, if you find exercise difficult for doing it for yourself, is there some way you can make it about someone else? Like, I've trained people for the last 24 years. So in some ways, the exercise that I've done isn't about me. It's about the people that I support. So there's one little juicy nugget. I set off down in the car to Reading. The 419 was closed. Happy days. Detour, a setback. Gary had phoned me and said he was struggling on his 3rd one. So I was sort of preparing myself a little bit, but tried to sleep in the car. Couldn't get the car alarm to go off. Was worried I was waking up all the residents in Goring. So my leg of the journey was to do from Goring down to Reading along the Thames River path. Tried to sleep, had about an hour. My phone pinged. I kept it on anyway because Gary was going to meet me at Goring Village Hall. All very COVID friendly and safe when I arrived, and meeting him, I thought, you're not actually in the best state. He was cold. I think he was probably a bit dehydrated. I don't think he'd probably eaten when he was supposed to. And here's the thing, when you attempt these things, obviously there's a huge risk in it, but also I think even if you're attempting small things, there's quite a risk in trying to attempt these things when you don't actually really know what you're doing. And a lot of the people that we work with come to work with us because we've been doing it for a long time, just having that support crew around you when you're trying to lose weight, recover from a back or a hip injury or other injuries. You've been through a medical problem and you can't overcome that inertia to just get yourself motivated to exercise again. Having the right support crew there, that's my second juicy tip of the day, can make a massive difference. So I kind of made it my mission as we set off, and part of me wondered if part of him wasn't going to set off on that 4th marathon if I'd not been there. I'm not sure. I need to have that conversation with him. So my mission was to just kind of get into his head, if you like. So I played about an hour's game of Name That Tune with him, just to check that mentally he was there. So during that hour as well, I made sure we got some isotonics in him. I made him eat at points. I noticed his temperature drop, so I got some salt tablets in him. And then an hour's game of Name That Tune kept me ticking as much as him, I'm sure. And often actually when we're working in our tribes, there's a lot of people that don't like getting breathless, so I distract them by taking their mind off things and we play this game of ABC mindset and ABC fruit and veg and this and that and the other. So juicy tip number 3 today: find a way to distract yourself. If you don't like doing the exercise, do the exercise anyway, but find something that helps to distract you. Put your favourite album on. At the end of the day, exercise can be like washing the dishes sometimes. Nobody wants to do it, but we all know it's a job that has got to be done, and of course it's important for our bigger health picture. But anyway, we got to the end of the the fourth marathon, so that was the final leg for me. The sun came up, and beautiful seeing the sleepy swans by the edge of the Thames, and we raised over £2,000 for Move More and Gloucestershire Wildlife. So that was our way of giving back to Move More, who supported us mentally as parents during the whole lockdown when we were trying to homeschool. So I hope you got something from this video today. Sending lots of love. Give me a call if you need any support, and yeah, speak soon.